Time now to ask the expert. Here to answer your questions live on the air is financial expert Angelica Prescod. All right, our first one is from Suzette from Scottsdale. I keep hearing about FAFSA issues. What does that mean? How does it affect my kids and college?
Well, FAFSA has had some adjustments that have been taking place. That with the scheduling, who qualifies, and making that much wider. So with those changes, they're trying to make sure people go to the websites and check what has changed and how it applies to you. The forms that you have to fill out, way easier supposedly now than ever before.
Yes.
So with those changes comes a lot of people jumping in and possibly having issues with the network.
Right.
So with that said, just take your time, go through it, and let's see what you can get.
And the deadline, June 30th. Okay, remember that. Mark it on the calendar. Lori from Chandler says, is a bachelor's worthwhile still, or do you need a graduate degree to make a difference?
I think you should dissect what career you want to get into and then go from that point and break it down backwards. Did it require for that individual that has a career and the line and the income that you're trying to achieve requiring these things? Yeah. Yes or no? And then from there work it back so that you can achieve it as well.
Right, because you don't want to be hundreds of $1,000s in debt.
When all you really needed was this, that, and the right connection, the right institutions.
Right, exactly. Mary from Phoenix says, can I negotiate financial aid and cost of tuition?
Absolutely. Negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. All right? One of the cool things about cost of tuition is you could potentially start working, apply for a job at the institution you may want to go to school in, and they'll discount your costs. So let's say if they had an assistant such and such job, or even cleaning the cafeteria.
Right.
If that means that you get a full ride or a discounted tuition, why not? I'll wipe a table to get $100,000
just
debt
to
free.
get your foot in the door and
Yes,
also
you
get a break.
know. Yes,
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
that
good.
works.
Okay, nice. Glenn says, who really needs college these days versus trade or a tech school? We kind of touched on this, like you called it the stair step.
Yeah,
right?
You have either way. The key thing is, what do we have the budget for? What scholarships have we achieved? Or do you really just want more hands-on and work your way up? There are options for you, and everybody's mind is different. We're all not just one cookie-cutter idea.
Right.
So both could work. It all depends, and it could all happen in the same family.
Yeah, and some people, like you said, more hands-on, more vocational, more tech trade.
Yes.
You know, it just depends. Tina asks, does the name of a school matter? Like Ivy League, more so-called prestigious universities?
Yes and no. I mean, I've seen people with non-Ivy League education really rise all the way to the top.
Yes.
But that requires, of course, that effort, that willingness to apply what they've learned and mold to the environment. Ivy League schools give you something that some other institutions don't give you, connections.
Right.
Right? So that alma mater, maybe the CEO of 3 institutions went to the same place as you did.
Yeah.
So when you come in with the same referrals that they had going up, you may have a little more leverage. But the key thing is you have to show up, you have to bring your best, and you have to be adaptable.
Yeah, work hard.
Yeah.
All right. Great advice. And thank you so much for answering all those questions, Angelica.
Always wonderful to be
Great
here.
to have you back, too. I've missed you.